Hey guys, it's the Alex, and today we're going to be playing Hitman 2, but not just one mission, all 7 missions. We're talking Miami, we're talking Colombia, we're talking Mumbai, we're talking wherever the heck Whittleton Creek is, and wherever the heck Isle of Sgail is. And then we're also doing the DLC missions. We're doing the New York Bank mission, and we're doing the Haven Island Maldives mission. So, with all that said, go ahead and grab this propane tank, and we're going to take these 2 targets out nice and quick. This is going to be the shortest mission of this video. What we're going to do is we're going to toss the propane tank and a micro taser up against this glass. It's going to shatter it and stop it from falling off the edge. Alright, perfect tosses. And go ahead and pull out that gun, and you should have just enough time to see your second target down there. And go ahead and shoot the red car. Beautiful, beautiful. You're a murder master. And now the owner of this Kronstadt building is going to go over and admire his domain. And you're going to give him a little better look at it. Alright, that's the first mission. Just run to the exit. It should be pretty straightforward. Retrace your steps and you're gone. So these videos I wanted to address some things. I have a lot of these are entirely original strategies, but some of them I took inspiration from certain channels because my original speedruns were just a bit too long, and I was trying to keep this video under 30 minutes, and as you can see, I very barely did that. But yeah, that's the Miami mission. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright, 204, not bad, not bad. Alright, next mission, as soon as you start, go ahead and shoot the target once in the butt. What this does is it triggers her evacuation route, and what she does is she's going to run upstairs, and that's going to give you time to set up this electrocution kill, which you will see here in just a second. And then she will run downstairs and see the puddle and step right into it and become a fried target. Also, I have incredibly bad accuracy in this segment. And then somehow this shot hits. My game was really starting to bug out because I was playing it for probably 6 hours straight, stringing together all of these runs. It was tough, I'm not gonna lie, but I had a good time. So that's your first target down. She's not dead yet, but just trust the process, guys. She will die. Now we're gonna head to our next target, who is, I think, Rico Delgado. But first, you gotta steal this man's offering. No matter what you're doing, you always have time to steal a man's offering. I'm kidding, don't do that, guys. It's messed up. Why would you do that? Why would you even think of doing that? This is a video game. Go ahead and shoot that camera. Oh, shoot the camera. And run around the outside. There's going to be some vines that you can climb up. But before you climb up the vines, I brought with me a tranquilizer pistol. You're going to want to get that out of your briefcase. And we got a little bit of time here because we're kind of waiting for the second target to come where we need him to be, so you can kind of take it slow here. Alright, as soon as those targets return, you can go ahead and run on past. And you're going to do a series of bullet distractions. The first one's going to be to shoot this wall. The second one's going to come down to this position and distract the maid by shooting the wall next to the spa. And the final one is going to be this wall for the second guard, and he will turn around and you will sneak right into this window. Alright, and around here, your first target should be getting electrocuted.
Martinez is down.
Yep, down she goes. And the reason I did that bullet distraction was because your second target he can still look at you and you can still peekaboo him like I'm gonna do, but it's a lot harder if you don't distract that guard. So point your gun at him, but don't let him fully discover you. Dodge off to the left. He's going to come in and position himself behind the door. Just wait a second. As soon as that door closes, go ahead and pull out your pistol and pop him in the head. Alright, go ahead and hide this body. You got a nice convenient little wardrobe. And you should be good to hop on out of this window. Don't get spotted by that maid. That maid screwed me up so many times. I called her every name in the book, which was not nice of me. So, we are already halfway done, or more than halfway done, through the second largest map in Hitman 2. Hitman 2 definitely has the biggest maps, I must say. And I'm not sure I love it because there's not a lot of elevation. It's not like first, second, third floor. It's just like they're just wide and they just take forever to run from place to place. So here's your last target. We picked up a medic gun out of the shed over there. And I was informed by one of my followers that a medic does not induce diarrhea or messy butt, but it is exclusive to inducing vomit. So now I know that, and I think they say knowing is half the battle. Somebody said that. Not sure who. Probably, I think Obama said that. So go ahead and shoot the target. Nobody should see you do that if you do it with skill and precision. And then run past these guys over here. Oh, I accidentally bumped into those guys on the previous run, and I did everything perfectly. And I wanted to pull my hair out of my scalp because that was such a dumb mistake. So he's going to run over to this really dingy porta potty to come puke. And you're going to want to tranquilize his 2 remaining bodyguards so they don't hear you stuffing his face in a disgusting toilet. So, dispatch guard number 1, dispatch guard number 2, and time for some hydration. God, that is not the way I'd want to go. Alright, pull out your pistol. You just have to do one more little audio distraction. Shoot the ground right over here. It's going to turn that guy around, and you're free to escape in the helicopter. Alright, I would say that's probably the hardest mission. So it's done. It's out of the way. No more. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Not bad. Now for the second biggest map. Or actually, no, I think Mumbai is the biggest map. So, not that I'm supposed to know this, but that's actually your target. He's not highlighted because you're supposed to go do some research, but I cheated. So as soon as the holy man goes to investigate that, you can pull out your pistol and pop your target. The maelstrom right in the back. Give him a little spine adjustment. And then dump him in here. And it is important that you grab this brick. You will see why in a bit.
No rest for the wicked, however.
Run through the crowds because there are some NPCs or some guards that can detect you even if you're not trespassing, which is kind of annoying, but I guess I respect that that addition to this map. You can go ahead and jump onto the blue ledge and then grab this other brick. You will see why again in a second. Throw the first brick right here. It's going to turn the guard around. Then run past him. You're no longer trespassing, so you're good to go. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this brick in a iron smelt. And what that does is it causes your 2 remaining targets to signal a meeting point. Now, we're not going to wait for them to be at the meeting point and use the easy kill that Mr. Freeze tells you about. What we're going to do is we're going to go do 2 much harder kills because we like a good challenge here. And What's the point of doing easy stuff, man? Everyone can do easy stuff. If you are watching my videos, it's not because I do easy stuff. You hear? So pick up that trank gun, and you're going to use it in the setup to the second kill. I brought with us a micro remote explosive that I'm going to attach to a car, and a rubber ducky that I'm going to use to drop a boat on the third target's head. So you'll see all that fun stuff in just a second. I was considering fast forwarding through these sections just because it's so much running, but I'm just going to keep the integrity of the video and just play it at normal speed so you can see exactly how long it took me to beat Hitman 2. And if that means listening to me talk for just a little bit longer, then so be it. So go ahead and trank this lady, get her out the way, and then trank this guy who's texting on his phone. Now you're going to pull out the micro remote explosive and you're going to place it right next to this car. What this is going to do is it's going to blow up the target, and it's also going to destroy the camera all in one go, and it's going to be an accident kill and have no footage of his imminent doom. So poke your head out, make sure he's in the right spot. Boom. There you go. Second target down. Now by the time all this has happened, your third target will be almost to the meeting point. So what the plan is we have this rubber ducky that we can toss on top of a building, and if we throw it up there just right, and I mean just right, we'll be able to detonate it without harming any guards and cause another accident kill. You know what, I'm having a hard time explaining this because it's a lot of tiny details. So I just want y'all to watch. I just want y'all to watch this. Doing. Alright, there you go. That is the largest mission in Hitman done. And I think I actually got it done faster than Santa Fortuna. Let's see. I love the atmosphere of this map too, it's beautiful. 406. 57 in the world. Alright, baby. Alright, this one I did this strategy a while ago, and it is super repeatable, super reliable, and just so straightforward, aside from one little part. Really, the entire run bases on this one little pistol distraction that takes place in the basement. I'll explain it to y'all when we get there. So you're going to want to just stand up and book it. I know it sounds dumb, but you want to grab this muffin as fast as possible, place it on this plate, and immediately poison it. If you did it exactly as fast as I did, you'll have enough time to run down into the basement. And here's the tricky part. You have to shoot this wall and then sneak past this guy. I find it good to wait for him to talk on the walkie-talkie because he is a little less aware. Then you're going to want to miss this shot, reload, and then hit it. And then jump over this fence. I couldn't jump over this fence immediately. I don't know why. It was pissing me off. And then you're going to want to clear one more fence. By this time, your first target has now died. I didn't really explain the first target, but you stick a micro taser in his mailbox, and as soon as he goes to open it, you know, a mailbox is made out of metal, and electricity, you know, does what electricity does when it interacts with metal, and it serves as a little lightning rod to zap the ever-loving bejesus out of your first target. So that's your first target down. And the additional objectives in this mission are to grab 3 pieces of evidence. The first one we got was a picture that we stole from the basement. The second one is going to be legal paperwork that we steal from this shed. And the third one, we are going to grab this shovel and head out into the backyard. And there is a cigar box with some important information in it, buried back here. So we dig it up. Look at that blood money suit. Clean! We pick up the cigar box, and that is all 3 of the pieces of evidence. And right now, your second target is eating that poisoned muffin we left for him. And there you go. He is now dead. And we are out of here.
This could mean the Constant and Janus meet up on a regular basis. Excellent find.
Alright, 71 in the world. New personal best. Oh, this mission. So while I was doing this, my partner was watching me map this and work out all the kinks, and I just want to say I'm sorry that you had to watch me do this so many times. But it's over, okay? It's over. We don't have to do it again. That chapter of life is over. And now you guys get to watch me do this. So go ahead and throw the coin into the corner of the room and the briefcase into the other corner of the room. It will distract both of them just long enough for you to slip through. And that first sniper shot I took, it triggers a meeting with your first target. So she's going to be hightailing it to this meeting, and little does she know that gravity is out to get her today. And by gravity, I mean me. So she's going to just be strolling through this room, and we're going to drop a chandelier on her head. Aren't we kind? Now pull out your sniper, and you're going to want to take a shot right at their feet, because you need to turn some people around or else they'll spot you here. And now you're going to want to grab this propane tank. I distract this guard with a coin. It's entirely unnecessary. You can just wait. I just have ADHD, so my hands have to be constantly doing something, or else I will feel like a shell of a man. That's somewhat of a joke. Go ahead and trank this guy. Reload your gun, because you're going to need it. Pull out your sniper. Open up this door. Pick up your propane tank. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do kind of like we did in the Santa Fortuna map, where we used a pistol peekaboo. But instead of leading her into a tiny little room to kill her, we are going to just have a propane tank trap set. So shoot the base of the tank, otherwise it'll fall over. And what you're going to do is pull out that tranquilizer, and you're just going to point it at the staircase once that guy is done and is sitting down and reading his newspaper. Otherwise he'll see you. So wait for him to pick up that newspaper. Or I guess it's a book. Same difference, words on a page. And then point your gun at her. She will see you, and she'll come over and investigate. And because she saw you and not her guard is going to deviate from her path, so it'll be safe to detonate this charge and only kill her. Boom! There she goes. Now this part was really challenging for me to figure out. So what I do here is I shoot the camera, and then I shoot this guy, and then I drop both of my weapons and run in here. The reason I drop both of my weapons is because some of the guards will not spot you if you are unarmed as fast. And then you dip, duck, dodge, and dive, and get the heck out of Dodge. Woo! God, that mission sucked. But it's over. 3 minutes and 4 seconds, baby. Alright, that's the main game. Now we're on to the DLC missions, which are arguably some of the coolest missions, in my opinion. So, if you've been a follower of my channel, you'll have noticed that I have done this bank mission before. The way I did it was that I robbed the bank vault, but I had it in my mind that I wanted to steal the data disks instead of rob the bank vault. So we devised this strategy. Toss the rubber duck and blow up the camera. It's going to make those guards not notice you slip right past them, long enough for you to sneak past, shoot out this camera, and run through this hallway. There's a lady in here who's giving out interviews. Just shut the door on her. She's not worthy of your time. Then crouch run up these stairs. If you keep the speed I'm keeping, you can just duck right here, and you should be able to sneak past everybody, no problem. Now you have to take out one more camera right here. Take that out and pull out that tranquilizer gun. Ugh. Alright. This is one of the members of the bank that is holding one of those data disks. So you're going to want to trank him. Take out the camera. And pick up his data disk and his key card, because you need the key card to get into the office. Kinda hug this wall. People will slowly become alert, but not enough for it to matter. And now this guy named, I think, T Nort on YouTube. He's one of the channels I discovered recently. He showed me the strategy to throw the emetic device into this column, and sometimes it can distract all three of them, but this time it only got 2 people. So I go ahead and pull the trigger, and it's going to make those 2 guards sick. Next I grab these coins. That's going to be used for later. And once those guards leave the room to go puke, she's going to go stand by the glass. At this point, all I have to do is remove one more guard from the way, which is easy enough. So go ahead and smack him on the head, pull out your pistol, and you have to make sure you miss a bunch. God. I was doing all this at like 2 a.m. So my accuracy slowly started to get worse and worse as the night went on. So you've got a little bit of time here, so go ahead and get rid of both of these bodies in this crate, and you're going to pick up her data disk and her key card. Or no, I think it's actually just a key in general. Yeah. And what you're going to do with this key is you're going to go open this door, and you're going to get a escape tunnel card, and you're going to deactivate the security cameras. Now that you've done all this, it'll be much easier for you to run around here, because banks have a way of having way too much security surveillance. It's like they want to keep their money in their bank or something. So the last part we're doing, you remember those coins I told you about? Y'all remember those coins? You are going to place one coin right here. And it's not really necessary, but I placed the other coin right here. So the person holding the final data disk drive is going to see this coin, and when he does, you'll have a small window to shoot him with a tranquilizer gun before he sees you. Alright, he sees the coin. He's going to bend down to pick it up and trank him! We got it, guys. So go ahead and pick up the last data disk, and there's that secret escape tunnel. How fucking clean was that, guys? 4 minutes and 1 second. Last mission, guys. Haven Island. This is a real place in real life, and it is just this beautiful. It's probably on my bucket list of places that I want to go bounce around at. So that's your first target, doing some sick pull-ups. You're going to want to stick him with a poison syringe and just keep on running. Act like it never happened. I have another run. It's a different path on this map, and I want to do a collab with F-Bomb Gaming, who exclusively plays Hitman 2. And this being a Hitman 2 map, I made sure I used tools that were only available to myself in a Hitman 2 game. But let's get back to the video. go ahead and shoot an emetic dart at your second target. And originally this hut is locked and you can't get into it. But since I made her sit close enough to it, she opens the door for you. Isn't that nice? And it'll unlock the ability to grab this micro taser without having to go to the front desk to get the key. Now she's going to be thrown up, and you're going to want to wait for him to be real close to her. It's going to quickly take away your silent assassin rating, but that's going to turn back to green. Don't worry, as soon as you're done drowning her in her own puke. Kinky, right?
Just one more target.
You can just leave her body there, but you want to hide his.
Good work, 47.
And then head out this door, and we're on to our last target already. This is the last target of Hitman 2, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? So, this last target resembles the Rico guy in his mansion, where it's just another ridiculously heavy guarded mansion that only has a couple places that are vulnerable. That's the challenge with these suit only runs, is that I really don't have that many options. I've done this, I guess, 3 separate ways, and they're all kind of similar, but I definitely am fond of just how fast I can get this particular run done. So just unload on the ground. It's going to cause these maids to freak out. Alright, and then open this door, and then shoot a couple times on the ground over here, and that's going to cause the lady fixing the jacuzzi to freak out. And then this guy, shoot him in the back with an emetic dart, which is going to get him to piss off. And then go ahead and fix the jacuzzi for her, because she was not doing the Lord's work. And then take out that taser that we picked up earlier, and drop it in the jacuzzi. I think you can see where this is going. Now, escaping was just about as hard as setting up that whole kill. I had to channel every ounce of my Splinter Cell sneaky boy skills. He's going to turn around, and as soon as he turns, there you go. Push right past him. And there you go. You're escaping. That's it, guys. You just beat Hitman 2. I mean, you didn't. I did. But you know what I mean. So your last target is going to take a while to undress, get into a bathrobe, and then take a nice relaxing dip in the jacuzzi. So I figured I would just take a nice stroll through the Maldives, let you guys enjoy the weather, even though I think it's kind of storming right now. Oh well, it's still pretty. And we're just going to escape in the speedboat. We're going to wait for him to get nice and comfortable. And it really does put a really funny final kill cam up in the corner. He's just like a half-naked, looking like a cracked-out Leonardo DiCaprio in a jacuzzi in a Speedo. And it's just, not that I enjoy murder in any way, shape, or form, but it's good for a chuckle.
Tyson Williams. Excellent work.
Alright guys, you did it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's long. I know most of you are only going to watch 15 seconds of it, but that's okay. I do this because I love it. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. As always, stay safe, stay happy, be good.